If you want the most developed and strongest chest, you need to be doing this workout. I'm gonna be showing you how to properly activate your chest, how to grow it for size, and how to get stronger. All right, y'all, so we have our first chest workout, and it's a barbell bench. I'm gonna be putting up the workout here as well on top so you can be following along. So the first one we have is barbell bench. We have 3 sets of 3 reps, so it's a heavier set. And for this 3x3, we're gonna be going at 86% of our 1 rep max, which for me is 245 pounds. And then we're gonna follow the 3 sets of 3 with a 2x225 AMRAP, meaning I'm gonna do as many reps as possible with 225 reps. So the reason I do percentages based off my 1 rep max is because that helps me implement progressive overload. Progressive overload is just forcing your body to grow with adding reps, adding weight, adding intensity. There's so many different factors, but my factor that I like to implement with bench is changing up the percentages. So some days maybe I'll do 75% of my 1 rep max or all the way up to 95% of my 1 rep max. So today we're going 86% of my 1 rep max for a 3x3. So throughout the video, with each exercise we do, I'm gonna be showing y'all which ones are for strength, which one are for aesthetics. So this one, since it's a heavy barbell session, it's gonna be for strength. And usually I like to put these at the beginning of my workout because they put the most toll and fatigue on the body. But at the same time, I like to mix them up in my workout just so it's not repetitive. All right, y'all, so now it's time for our 2 sets of 225 pounds AMRAP, which is as many reps as possible, which is basically failure. And so check this out. If you can do 225 for 10 reps, you can bench 315 for 1. So that's why I try to do this as many times as I can. I've only ever gotten 315 once, but I'm hoping I can get it again soon. And this is gonna be our last part of our bench session, and then we're gonna move on to other exercises. All right, let's go to the next exercise. Hey, if y'all stick to the end of the video, I'm gonna show y'all how to get stronger but also increase aesthetics. So the next exercise on our list is easy bar tricep push downs. So just as important as it is to target our chest, we also need to target our triceps on push days. So we're gonna do this for a 4x12, and my rule of thumb is whenever I do anything that's less than 15 reps, I gotta go heavy on it. All right, so one of the cool things about this exercise, or really any exercise in general, is when you do 4 or more sets, I consider that aesthetics because it's hypertrophy, right? You're putting more sets, which is more volume. But at the same time, since we're only doing 12 reps, which is under the 15 mark, it's also a strength exercise because I'm going heavy. Because my rule of thumb is if anything's under 15, I gotta go heavy on it. So by default, since we're doing a 4 sets of 12, we're including 4 sets, which is aesthetics, and then the 12 reps, which is strength. So we're combining strength and aesthetics for this exercise. All right, y'all, so for our next exercise on our list, it's gonna be rear delt flies. Now this is a very underrated exercise. Honestly, I recently only started doing these, but they've helped so much. And so the reason I add these in my push days is because shoulders are just as important as your chest. They give you that really full look, and they give you that shelf on both the front side, but also the back side. And when you can really develop your rear delts, that's when you get that full complete look in your top side. So for this exercise in particular, I'm gonna do what's called a pyramid. So basically what it is, so you start with 20 reps at the lightest weight, then you're gonna go up a little bit for 15 reps, and then the heaviest for 10 reps, and then you bring the weight back down for 15 reps, and then the weight finally back down to where you started for 20 reps. And I'm gonna do this for 1 since it's like kind of like a big set in 1. So guys, this concept of the pyramid can literally be implemented with any exercise. I'm just choosing to do it with this one for this chest workout. But it's a good variation add and just to keep things new and put your muscles under different types of strains. So this rear delt fly is a strength and also aesthetic exercise since we're doing really lightweight at 20 reps and then all the way to 10 reps for heavyweight. All right, so next on our list is we're coming back to barbell bench for a 2x2 at 110% of our 1 rep max. So I'm gonna introduce to y'all a new concept called guided reps. So what this means is you're gonna do a weight that maybe you wanna do but can't physically do it yet. So it's a really heavy weight and you have your spotter help you the whole time. So basically what he's doing is guiding you the whole time to where both of y'all are lifting the weight. And the reason for this is just so you can feel the weight, so you can already get used to it. Your bones, your ligaments, your tendons can get used to the weight before you can actually do it. And this will prepare you for the day for when you're actually strong enough to push that weight. So for my weight, I'm going 110% of my 1 rep max, which for me is 315 pounds. So I'm gonna do this for 2 sets of 2.
Here we go.
All right, y'all, so for the next exercise, we have a superset. Why are you shaking? It's gonna be a superset with our Smith machine incline press, supersetted with a dumbbell incline press as well. So the way the superset works, and I keep this concept for any exercises that I superset, is the superset has to make sense, meaning it has to be 2 corresponding muscle groups, meaning if I'm doing a triceps, it has to be 2 tricep groups, shoulders, same concept, chest, same concept. So what I'm doing is for the first exercise, I'm doing 10 reps, followed by the second exercise of 10 reps as well. So they're both equal into one big set. So for this superset, we're gonna do 2 big sets in total, 10 reps for each exercise. Let's get into it. So just because it's 10 reps, it doesn't mean it has to be necessarily heavy, because you are following it with another 10 reps since it's a superset. So this exercise is more for aesthetics. You're doing basically 20 reps in total. So to end our workout, y'all, we have a flat bench dumbbell press. We're gonna do 3 sets of 10. So again, it's under 15 reps. That means it's for strength. So we're gonna go a bit heavier for this exercise. All right, yeah, we have our second set right here of 10. Three more. All right, y'all, so as you can see, my chest is pretty much fatigued. We've done an array of exercises, but we gotta finish, man. What is the saying you always say? Stay hard. All right, y'all, that is a wrap for our video, man. That is a wrap also for our workout. So just some things to take away. Remember, you gotta train for both strength and aesthetics if you wanna get that full circle buildup. And just like you see on my phone, you have to make sure you're planning your workouts. Yeah, sometimes it's fun to just come maybe with your buddies, maybe by yourself, and just do whatever you're feeling. But if you really wanna progress and implement progressive overload, you have to be sure you're planning your workouts, add percentages, add pyramids, add guided reps, go heavy, train for aesthetics, and we'll catch y'all next Saturday.